Okay, welcome everybody. I wanted to show you a fun little app that I found the other day. It's called Adobe Capture. So why do I think this is such a fun little app? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Remember the other day when I had this mug, excuse me, and I sublimated on it, and I wanted to make the sublimated text the same color as the interior of this mug? Well, I kind of guessed at it, but I'm going to show you a little app that I found that's going to save, hopefully, us a lot of time and agony. So I've already opened the app, as you can see here on my big screen, and you can see my dirty desktop. Over here on the very right-hand side, you'll notice it says type, shapes, colors, looks, and patterns. And as you'll notice right now, I have colors highlighted. So what's that going to do for me? Well, check this out. If I bring this mug in front of here like this, look what it's doing. It's gathering all those colors that make up the mug. And look over here on the left-hand side here of the screen. You can see them. If I put it like this, it's going to change because I have different colors that are showing up now. Let's imagine I put something else in front of this, like perhaps this. And then look at the colors that are showing up on the left-hand side. So how's that going to help, as you're wondering? Well, check this out. Let's go back to the mug, get some of these mug colors. Once I get colors that I kind of like, I'm just going to hit this button over here, the round one up above the word type. Click on that, and that is it. Oh, I had that too loud. Okay, so what that does now is it shows us the colors that make up what I just took a photograph of. And you can see them all up there. There are the swatches. And then if I go back to image, because this works with your iPad or your iPhone or the other kind of devices on our Apple. But anyway, if I click on image, then it goes back and it shows you the image that I just used. If I go back to swatches, those are the colors that I just got. So if you look down here on the bars that go across, and I'm going to mess with this one for a second. When I hit this far one on the left, and then I can change these sliders, but that's not what I'm going to do today. What I'm doing today is I'm picking which one of these I think is most like the color of the mug that I want, the part of the mug that I want. And if I hold this up, I think that this one right here, and I'll click on that one, and you can see which one is highlighted. And now if you look down here, it gives you the hex number. If you look across from the word hex, it says F22929. That's the hex color. However, as I said, I want the RGB numbers. So let's look at the RGB numbers. 242 for red, 41 for green, and 41 for blue. So you're wondering, well, what the heck does that mean? Well, let me show you. I'm going to stop this share now and go over to Silhouette, but I got to remember those numbers, 242, 41, 41. Okay. Yeah, I want to continue. So I'm going to go back to Silhouette Studio. And I was already messing with this, so let's delete this one. Let's just draw in a heart and say I want that heart to be the exact same color as the inside of my mug. So I could come over here, and let's pretend like it wasn't open, to the paint palette, come down here to advanced options. I don't want hex, I want RGB, and the numbers were 242, and I can either hit tab 41, or I can just move over there and 41 and hit enter. And that is the color of my inside of my mug. How easy is that, you guys? Okay, here we are at my messy desktop again, but I wanted to try this again. I'm not sure how well this is going to work because these mugs really are shiny, so I don't know if that affects it. But check out on the left-hand side of my screen right now and look at the colors that we get. Pretty cool, isn't it? So let's bring this next mug in front here and see what I can get from this one. So it was getting my reddish pinkish colored nail polish. There we go. So once you get to some colors you think you kind of like, all you do is hit the little circle, take a picture of it, and there it is. And then what you can do is you can save it if you want to, and that's what I've done in the past. Remember, there's swatches, there's image, And if I click on image, it looks like this. It goes back to the image. Harmonies is something totally different, and we're not going to get into that today. We're just doing swatches and image. So now if I want to choose one of these, which one I think I would like the best, I'm guessing that I think the one I might like the best is this one on the very end here. So I can see now there's the hex color again, which I don't want. That's mostly for if you're doing a website. I want the RGB colors. So this time it's 22,489. So again, I would go back over to here to Silhouette Studio. What were those numbers again? 22,489. And I'll type in, let's make this heart that color now. So I'll come over here again to this paint palette, go to advanced. Oh, I can't remember. I need to write things down. Was it 22,489? I don't know. Let's see what we get. 89, enter. Hey, I think I remembered it right. So that's the color of blue that would be used for this. But y'all, this is not all that this can do. I want to show you something else that it can do. So let's go back and see if I can share this screen again. Now what I want to show you is something pretty cool that this will also do, and you're going to have tons of fun playing with this. So check this out. Let's bring that same box back again that we had messed with before, right? Here it is. And as you saw, we could get the colors for this box. So we did colors over here on the right-hand side. I want you to look what happens if I click on the word patterns down at the very bottom. Wow. Y'all, look at that. That's a pattern that's made out of that box. If I twirl the box around, okay, look what happens to the pattern. I can make this be any way I want it to be. There's so many things. Oh, there my hand even shows up. Ugh. There's so many things that you can do with this app. It's so cool. And the thing, there's my thumb again. How can I get my hand out of there? I don't want my hand in it. There we go. So I'm just twirling it around to see whatever else I can get. I like that first one that had the red of the ladybug in it. There we go. Well, that's kind of cool. It has the text in it too. I'm going to go ahead and go click on the little round button to save that. That took a photograph of it just like that. And now what I can do is I can save that. And I'll just save it to my library. That's just the way it's going to automatically come up. Say save. And there it is right there. So now what I can do next is click on it to open it. And then all I need to do is to say this button right, no, not that one. If you have Illustrator or Photoshop, you can open this directly in those. But if you don't, what I do is share to, I'll save it to my drive, Patty Ann's Place, my drive, and that, and upload it. Okay, and now let's go back to Silhouette and I'll show you what we can do next. Before we go back to Silhouette, I wanted to show you that here it is in my Google, in this drive. I'm just going to click on it to highlight it and then come, I can just right click probably and download. So it's going to download right down here. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up Silhouette. And I'm going to go to File and Merge, and I'm going to find that pattern. There it is, and say, okay. There it is. It comes in small like that. Well, let's say I want to make this heart with that pattern. I can click on the heart, come over here to the Transfer Properties dropper, and click on that, and it changes it automatically just like that. But that's not all. As you know, when we use things like this, we can come over here. Let's click off of that. Let's click back on to the patterns, and we can go to advanced options. And now I can change the scale of that pattern if I want to, right? Or I could pan it if there's a way I wanted it to be in specifically, like maybe with this directly in the middle. I can also change the angle of everything. So that's just a lot of fun. You guys are going to be busy, busy, busy playing with this stuff. So again, all I have to do is come over here. I'll get a star, right? I have the business edition. I have this option to come over here to transfer properties. So I'm going to click on this, get the transfer property eyedropper, click on this. It transferred them automatically just like that. And what was that made out of? Remember, you guys, it was made out of this little box that I had. So imagine you can go around your house and take pictures of everything, play with them in this pattern maker. You're going to be so surprised at some of the stuff that you can make. And there's a lot more that we can do with that app as well. So I said I would show you how to get the app. So here we go. Once you have your pattern chosen, you can come to this little pencil that was on the lower right, and then you can start manipulating this around and around, changing it so that you can get different shapes also. So isn't that cool? I can play with this thing for hours. Okay, in order to find the app, all you do is go to the App Store and search for Adobe. Loud, isn't it? Capture. Whoopsie, I spelled that wrong. Here it is right here. And it's this one right here. It looks like with the C and the A on the upper right-hand side. You would download it. Of course, mine just says open, and then I'm opening it. That's all there is to it. I hope you liked my video today, and I hope you'll try this app. And if you find some really cool things to make in it, I would love it if you guys would post it in our Facebook group. The Facebook groups are linked down below. I'll have the link for this app, I think, down below if I can. Again, it's free. And don't forget to help support Patty Ann's Place by using our links down below whenever you're in the mood to buy something. So again, thanks for joining me, and I will see you all again soon. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, which is January 24th, 2021 at 3 p.m., the Digi Chicks will be live doing another card. You just can't believe what they do. You've got to tune in at 3 p.m. Eastern time to see what the Digi Chicks are up to. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.